8 keys to healthy boundaries. Key number 5, moving towards healthier boundaries. Hello, lovelies. It's Tiina here from Own, Kind and Wonderful, helping you reclaim who you truly are. So last time I said we're going to talk about communicating boundaries, but then I looked at my notes and I thought, actually, no, we need to do one more thing before we go into the communication of your boundaries. And this is exploring a little bit more. Now, you might have become aware now of maybe you have rigid boundaries in some relationships or some situations, or maybe you lean towards weak boundaries. And maybe this is like every situation with every person, or in some situations with some people, right? I want you to think about the following. What is it costing you to have either weak boundaries or rigid boundaries? And now if you're totally kind of going, I don't know what it's costing me, have a look at episodes 2 and 3, or keys 2 and 3, where you get details about rigid and weak boundaries and how kind of that kind of takes its form and the consequences of them, right? There's clues of what it might be costing you, and you might go, do I feel like this because of having such weak boundaries? Yeah, so there's clues. Once you've looked at that, look at, what am I scared of? What is the fear about? What is the fear about actually having healthier boundaries? So for you with rigid ones, it might be something about opening up to people. You know, it might be getting hurt. And for you with weak ones, it might be something around, I might not be liked. Like, who am I if I don't do everything for everyone? If I'm not the people pleaser all the time and sacrifice my own needs for others, what if I don't have, what if nobody loves me? Right? So just allow yourself to explore. And then the last question of today is, what's the consequence? And now it's not just the consequence of you might feel frustrated because you're not seen or heard due to weak boundaries. But what is the real underlying consequence for your life and the way you lead your life and the way you look at the future? You know, how you see yourself, how you look at the endless possibilities of what you could do with your life. What's the consequence at a deeper and wider level? Allow yourself to explore a little bit, because in that where you find the consequences, and of course the consequences of, you know, what is it costing you, which was like, you know, I might be frustrated or I might isolate myself. Those are bad enough, good, bad, but you know, it's affecting how we feel, and we all want to feel good, right? But the deeper consequence, if you allow yourself to dig there, it can give you true motivation to kind of go, you know what, I want to change this. Sometimes we need that motivation and that real why, to always hold on to the why, because sometimes when we decide to make a change, you know, we're going to have some pushback from ourselves and from other people. And that's when we need our big why and our motivation of, well, actually, this is affecting my life deeply in this way, and I'm not going to do that to myself anymore. It's enough. Okay. Love to hear your comments on this episode, and what your thoughts are on the cost, the fear, and the consequences. Again, if this has been useful to you, do share it with other people. It's a it's a coaching journey, right? So for those who want to kind of explore and up level and feel good and reclaim who they truly are, this is the place to do that. And of course, subscribe. Next time we will move towards communication and healthier boundaries. See you then. Bye now.